the Sneeze Prince. So once upon a time, in a kingdom, there was a queen and a king, and both of them together have conducted a feast for their for the newly born baby. And the people from all the famous and most powerful kingdoms have visited their kingdom for the feast. The feast was extremely grand, and it impressed everyone. So the feast was basically in this way. There were two rows, and on each row there were many seats for the people who are coming from far away distances to for the feast. And the feast contains of many delicious dishes. It consists of meat, it consists of juice, it consists of dry fruits, so on, vegetables, everything that is absolutely delicious. And most of all, the most liked dish by all of them is the strawberry tarts. And the strawberry tarts, they're very less in number that day, because the strawberry tarts, they should not be prepared by the chef. They should be prepared by the queen herself. It is a sign of respect, and it is a sign of dignity. And the problem here was that the number of strawberry tarts which were prepared by the queen are very less in number. So all of these strawberry tarts were just sufficient for one row. They did not realize that strawberry tarts are very low in number, and the second row did not happen to have the strawberry tarts. And all of them were fine with that until one woman got up, namely Melvadolia, and she stood up, and she raised an objection. What is this? Uh, um, that row has strawberry tarts and we don't. I need my strawberry tarts right now, or else or else I will leave out a curse on your newborn baby. The, then the queen, being so guilty that all of this is her mistake, not making enough strawberry tarts, she feels so guilty and says that, I'm really sorry. We don't have the strawberry tarts right now because I have made a less number. Please forgive me. Next time I'll treat you like my own sister. Please leave me for this time. Then then Malvadolia, she gets extremely angry, and she was not even listening to the words of the queen, and she casted the spell right away on the newly born. And the curse was that every time the boy or the prince sneezes, something weird or something fun or something phenomenal happens in the world around him. So Melodolia, she said that, and she vanished away. No one knew what to do. And when the prince sneezed, his sneeze fell on a minister who turned into a cupboard. So everyone was so afraid of him, and as they could even lose their lives because of his mere sneeze. So everyone ran away from the feast, and the prince was kept in quarantine. He was not even exposed to any person. He has one friend, Poldo, his dog. His dog loves him so much, and even he loves his dog so much. Poldo and the prince were extremely close to each other since they grew up together. Um, so one day the prince sneezed again, and this time he sneezed 3 times continuously. The first sneeze changed many ministers into cats. The second one changed many ministers into dogs, and the third one, the most deadly one of all, this sneeze went into a museum nearby, and it fell on the paintings. It was carried by the wind, and it fell on some paintings. The paintings regained their life and came back came back in life. Every single painting was now walking. Um, the person in every single painting was now walking. Um, and when I mean the persons, they're very dangerous persons, like thieves, tribal people, um, and so on, and hunters of the olden time, who do not know any rules of the modern civilization, and they may create some problems. So everything was chaos in the kingdom, only because of the prince. The prince was so guilty of himself. But Poldo, he knew a solution to all of this, because the initial master of Poldo is the Ice Nod Giant. He held secret of every he has the secrets of everything in the world. So Poldo travel until there, um, and traveling until there is not easy thing. You need to overcome many things. You need to overcome the wind. You need to overcome ice. You need to overcome harsh conditions of ice, wind, and most of all, you should be very brave to help a friend. And then he went to the north face, and the giant helped him, and gave him a box of secrets. Paul opened the box of secrets and searched for the counterattack, for the spell of Melodonia. He was searching and searching and found it. His spell will be gone until his spell will be gone only when he marries someone brave enough to um, who will be brave enough to marry him too. So Polda went back to the kingdom and told a message to everyone. And there was one woman who got a curse and her nose is elongated. The only way she could lose this prince is by marrying someone who has a curse. So when both of these got married, the curse of the princess was gone, and also she was brave enough to marry him. So even his curse was gone. So both of them are relieved from their curses, and they led a happy life together. Thank you. Here